week
Yeah,
than we
some
did last week.
updates today and all that stuff. Plus, it could be stretched a little.
Do you guys want to talk about any trouble with Halo Infinite, or do you think we've probably talked about that enough?
Did we talk
Okay,
about that?
we
Want to talk about Halloween?
Well, we
live
talked about Halo Infinite the last time they lost
to this. So we're live right
a
now,
big person.
and we're recording in 3, 2,
Don't look straight in the camera.
1. You good?
Hello, all you ghouls and goblins, you goblins and ghosts. Welcome to yet another episode of the Gamerish Network podcast. This is episode 26. I am Captain BD, aka Pickle Mike, aka Pickle BD, and with me, as always, my illustrious crew are just not mine, but the illustrious crew. We have Mr. 537 himself, Andre.
What's up, people? Welcome to our Halloween episode. So it sees where 50% of us got dressed up, and it's like me and Freddie.
I got orange on, so that counts.
I guess I'm a Raiders fan, if you want to call me that. We're also jokes at the end of the year.
Yeah,
so,
Las Vegas jokes.
Yes, but what's up?
And with us as well is the Wonder Felice Cat.
Hey, what's up? I'm Nubia, Wonder Woman's twin sister from Earth 1, made from clay. That's who I am.
Nice. Came with a backstory.
Are you
I
going
was
to
just
show
made out
us
of brine.
Oh.
the dogs?
What'd you say?
Are you going to show us the dogs?
Oh shit, yes. Sorry. I was like playing with one just now. Okay, so this is not my dog. This is my roommate's dog. I used to call him little shit because he's an asshole. But he's wearing this little jersey. He's super sweet. His name is Prince. And this is my dog. She's miserable right now. She hates costumes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
that doesn't look
obviously
happy.
she's obviously Iron Man.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's so upset right now.
Like, the hell did you do to me?
She's like, take it off. But yeah, I torture them daily with costumes. I have plenty of costumes. I was gonna make her wear Wonder Woman, but I was like, that'd be weird. So I did it.
All right, we also have the Mad King Solo, Freddy Guzman to the Infinite.
Yo. Yeah, I'm not dressed up. I wish I would have known this was gonna be a thing. I would have got me a little Freddy Cougar mask or something, But
It's Halloween.
I got you next time. I'm wearing orange, little love, but I got you next year.
Alrighty, guys, let's start the episode off like we always do. Let's talk about some games that we're playing.
You
Dre, what have you been
introduce
playing this week?
yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
I was
did.
waiting for the pickle.
Yeah, I was a pickle Ricky.
I'm Pickle BD, Captain BD. Not a cool story. I'm not like brother made from out of clay or anything like that. Some people say cucumbers taste better pickled,
What?
Tastes better pickled, which is right.
It's a Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Got it.
But Dre, what have you been playing this week, bro?
Well, other than some probably watch me playing some Amnesia Rebirth, which scaring the shit out of me. Like right now, I had to quit last night. I thought I was gonna play over an hour, but the nerves got me and I couldn't figure out what to do in this one room, which is one thing I'm fucking getting tired of in horror games. Please, can we just get horror games that don't include puzzles? Because in real life, you don't fucking have to figure out what book goes in what hole to run away from a fucking boat. Like that shit
We
irritates
might.
the shit out of me, man.
I mean,
No, it's-
Maybe.
we'll be prepared if the day ever comes as
Yes.
video gamers.
so prepared.
it's just like, come
Like,
on,
yo,
like,
why is that book shining? Why is that a shiny ass book over there?
is that? But it's just, man, it's the one thing that turned me off back in the days with Resident Evil. It's
Yeah.
the fucking puzzles. It's like there's zombies all around us. There's no way that this police station knew all those years ago when it was built that zombies would one day take over the fucking world. And they said, let's make all these puzzles and get all these special keys for people to go all through this police station. Like
Facts.
it doesn't make sense for horror games. Like I like straightforward horror games, and whenever I could play one of those, like something like what's it called? What's our game on Xbox Game Pass? The zombie game, that the survival one, State of Decay.
Okay.
Boom,
Yeah.
straight up zombie game. Like I just want to play something like a surviving, or if there's a story, give me something like Days Gone, something I could beat.
Yeah.
No puzzles. It's infected people took over the world. This is what it's gonna be like if that ever happened. And guess what? There are no puzzles involved. You know, like it's your guns, it's your melee weapons, and it's your brain. Stay alive. Plain and simple.
Hey,
Make it to the end.
Stay away from
if
people.
it's not COD zombies with some insta kill, I ain't with it.
You
Just
know?
another hot take. This is why Resident Evil sucks. But
Wait, no.
Oh no!
See, what's funny that you said that though is that I didn't get into Resident Evil until it became a straight up action game at Resident Evil 5.
They did change it. They did change it a
Yeah,
lot.
when I was
It
just
started
like,
at 4,
shit.
I think.
Yeah, no, well, at
Yeah,
4,
4 is the
Yeah,
best.
with the Las
more
Plagas, right?
easy.
Yeah.
I played 4 until I ran into puzzles, and then I was like, okay, now I'm done with this. And then I got to 5, where it was just like, all right, just get the key, get through this door, and kill people. That's all 5 was. That's all 6 was. And then 7, yes, 7 does have some type of things to it, but it's not none of that puzzly stuff. 7 was just straight up, hey, you just need a key also for this door, get through this door, run away from this person. It was a straight survival on
That shit was
some
scary.
next level shit. Like that's what that was for.
was
And
7 was
Uh,
7 was first person. What was the last first
Yeah.
person Resident Evil game?
That's
No, that was the
person.
first
That's it.
That was the
That's
first one.
first person Resident Evil one, and the next one is going to be first person as well, which is why I'm going to go through it. And as scary as 7 was, I was able to get through it because I didn't feel like the game was against me. All the other Resident Evils with all the puzzles,
They're
all the
supposed to be
silent-
against you.
like, Silent Hill 2. I love the atmosphere of that game, but
Yes,
the
yes.
fucking puzzles, I was just like, I'm done with this. I'm
I like
not doing
Parasite
this.
Eve. That's one of my
Huh?
favorites. Parasite Eve.
I was like, oh yeah, that was a good one too, but I couldn't get through it. But Amnesia, it's just the puzzle just killing. It's not a puzzle right now. It's just like, how do I get into this room? And it's just I keep these matches. They're very hard to find. And I wish there was an easy mode to give me 10 matches every 10 minutes that I was in this fucking game, because this game scared the shit out of me like it's supposed to. It's supposed to do this, but what gets me is when I'm wearing the headset. Now, last night was the first time I was wearing the headset, and as you start getting more scared, the headset, like on your left ear only, I notice you hear footsteps only on your left side. So I'm constantly looking to my left. Where's these footsteps coming from? And I was scaring the shit out of me until the point I'm like, you know what? The lights, I keep finding matches. I'm making these lights. And then every time a few minutes go by, something blows the light out. And I'm like, fuck, how am I supposed to find what I need if you guys are going to keep blowing the fucking lights out? You know, like, and I guess that's part of the game. A bunch of people are listening to me right now. Like, that's part of the game, motherfucker. Like, yes.
Another thing about just like common sense in horror games, in Amnesia, there's a whole bunch of torches everywhere. Why don't you just pick up the torch and walk around with it?
Thank you. That's what I said. I say that constantly during the stream. Why can't I just pick up the candle? Why can't I pick up the torch? Why do I only get these matches in this lamp? Like, why are you able to hold a lamp, but you can't pick up this candle and hold the candle for a few minutes? You know,
it's so stupid.
It's too hot to touch.
Kill it. You know.
Oh, Dre's gone.
Oh.
I was gonna say, have you guys played Amnesia?
I haven't played Amnesia. I played Soma a few years
Soma is something people keep comparing to it also, you know. But yeah, other than Amnesia though, I played the Watch Dogs Legion came out today, and without getting too far and much into it, it's a fun game, man. At first I was skeptical, but right now it's been a fun game. I'm liking recruiting people right now. I'm liking the different ways that I'm getting through missions. I guess Freddie could also attest to this too when it's his turn to talk. But like say when I fucking did this one mission to get this guy on my team. Oh, nice. So you got it too. Okay, good. So 3 of us could attest to this right now. I'm playing on Stadia. Well, me and Freddie are playing on Stadia. I mainly did this so I could play at work. So I was playing at work today.
How's it holding up on Stadia? Freddie, I know you were playing it.
It's fine. It's nothing special.
What?
My favorite Ubisoft game from Stadia is Division 2. That is a beauty on Stadia. It looks gorgeous on Stadia, and this doesn't compare to that. This feels it doesn't feel that good, but like Division.
It's day one, bro. There's some patches out there.
I'm waiting for some patches,
Yeah.
but like the Division 2 on Stadia is like if I want to impress somebody about Stadia, I show them that game because that game is beautiful on Stadia. But
I'd be showing them Destiny.
Destiny is a close second.
Dre, what were you saying? Cut off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So you were talking about a little bit about Legion.
The mission I was doing, like I just wanted to say, like I went on one mission and the variety of ways I could have got through it. There's like I went and to recruit this one guy. He said some people took over his job. He lost his job, and you had to go figure out why he lost his job. You go figure out that an AI took over his job, and the way to do this, there's multiple ways. You got to sneak into this place and look for the computer that you're looking for. Or what I did, I stood outside and I went through every camera until I could find the computer that was in it. Once I realized that I couldn't really, they said the camera was too far from the computer, so I had to get closer. One way I did this, I unlocked the perk in which I could turn cloak. I could cloak my body, so I was able to sneak into this building and just cloak myself just enough to get behind a wall in which I could see the computer I had to get to, and I was able to hack the computer right there. Didn't have to shoot anybody, didn't have to kill anybody. But I realized when I was going back out, there was a guard coming to the door I went into. So I went into a camera and there was a car outside. I hacked the car and told it to move forward, and it ran over the guy for me. Then I made it move backwards, and then I was able to get safe and sound out of the area just like that. Like, I'm just like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I can't wait to see what other type of shit I could come up with these skills and abilities that this game gives us. So right now, guys, I'm not going to score Watch Dogs. I'll definitely have more to say on a drink of the game where I just basically just talk mad shit about games. But right now it's a good game. You know, I'm not hating on it. I know they said there's some bugs for those played on Xbox One. Some people say it'll be better after patches and stuff. I haven't reached anything yet that's been game killing. Nothing serious. It looks great on Stadia, but I know you guys were just attesting to that. But yeah, that's what I've been playing currently, you know. So next up.
Felice, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, your mic can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I haven't started playing Watch Dogs yet, even though I just started downloading it because I just got it delivered today. But I've mostly been playing Ori and the Blind Forest, and it's a really cute indie game. I love it so much. It's so pretty. It's all these.
You know what, Felice? Your mic is making you sound low right now.
Still?
Now it's a little better.
Can you hear me better now?
Kind of low. I think you might want to go back to the camera.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like I can't hear you guys though. There we go. It's down low. That's why the volume is on. Anyway, yeah, so I literally been playing that game. It's really beautiful. I love it, honestly. Beyond that, obviously with you, Dre and Cat Attack.
Oh yes.
Playing Halo. Halo Reach. So there's that, and there's like more games. I can't remember them right now because mostly I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh, Among Us, but that's obvious. Who's not playing Among Us?
I know.
Right?
Me. Yeah.
Pickle Rick. Oh, Pickle
Rick.
Not playing it.
Your costume reminds me of the pickles from Krusty Krab.
Nice.
Oh, now that I think about it, yeah.
Fred, what are you playing, bruv? Freddie.
A little bit of everything. We're playing some
Again.
Phasmophobia again. Ghost hunting with Dre. Me and Dre linked up to play a couple of a game. There's 2 games of that. How did you like it playing with people who knew what they were doing?
It was good because I didn't feel scared anymore because the people were in the fucking house with me. So that's like, yeah, you guys are like, get out of here. I'm like, why? You guys are standing here next to me and some shit happens to me that it happens to you too. So like, I'm not scared, So, but it was good play with you guys. Got a better understanding of the game. Now I don't think I'm an expert ghost hunter yet, but I feel like I could do an amateur stage by myself now. Even though I know twice I got kicked out right at the end before I made my money.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least the third time was the charm. We didn't get to see any ghosts during our adventures, but we did capture a lot of evidence, which was fun.
That's the thing. I play a lot with my brother, and we got this thing down to a science. So we go in, we find where the ghost is at, we put salt down to lock it into the room, and then we bring like the evidence. Then pretty much after that, we got to find evidence. So we do it so fast that like we don't, the ghost doesn't have a chance to do anything, which kind of ruins the experience when you do it so fast because you don't get haunted. You don't give it a chance to like fuck with you. But the good thing is like the maps start getting bigger, so it takes longer to do these things. So you start experiencing the haunting in the game. We was playing GTFO. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like I was explaining to Dre. We played
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. It's pretty much like Dark Souls of Left 4 Dead, and it's like super like you can't fuck around in that game. You can't take a break. You gotta do everything has a meaning. It's like you that's like the only game where like you need mics for sure, right? Like you can't just like go in there without a mic. You have to shoot at the same time. You have to lock doors. You have to cover each other's backs, and it's very has a lot of atmosphere to it too. So it's a lot of fun. We're playing like just pretty much a whole bunch of like Halloween games because after this week, November comes and then we're gonna get hit over the head with a whole bunch of new games. So I'm just trying to get all those Halloween games out the way.
At least we can't get hit over the head with Cyberpunk, right?
Burn.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Almost. We're almost there. Freddie, you playing anything else?
Pretty much.
Did you ever try the other demos on Stadia?
Yeah, I tried Pac-Man. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys tried it. I tried the Phoenix Rising. I liked it, but especially playing Legion, Ubisoft games feel like Ubisoft games, and that's starting to bother me because Assassin's Creed's coming around the corner. And do I really want to play another Ubisoft game?
It's like the characters all move the same.
Yeah, they all look the same. They all feel the same.
But they use the same game engine almost. Well, not exactly, but close to it.
But it's just like it's all blending together, and I'm starting not to like it. And like I really want to like the next Assassin's Creed. It's fucking Vikings, and it's like up my alley. I just want to enjoy it, but I'm like a little hesitant now playing Legions. It just like feels too Ubisoft. And I played what's that other Humankind? I played a little bit of it. And definitely not
figure out that shit. And
I like that's kind of hard to control, isn't it?
Yeah.
I spent 5 days with
control that shit for nothing.
Yeah, navigating that game is kind of tough at first. Like I had to take off my controller and try and play with the mouse and keyboard because I'm like, you got to click a lot of shit, and like I'm just like, who's doing what? Like, why can't I get these soldiers to go and do something? I had to put it on auto, and then all they did was move, but they didn't do anything.
I moved my scouts everywhere, and they didn't do shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is not a good way to start your demo of a game that no one knows anything about. You got to give us something better than this. Because if I could sit down and play Age of Empires for like 3 hours, Civilization for 3-4 hours, I should be able to sit down and play a game that's very similar to those. And with this game, I felt like a rookie. I was like, all right, it looks like this should be easy for me. But I felt like a rookie getting into real-time strategy for the first time.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy it. I don't know. I'm not big on those type of games, but I guess this was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's like, it's a lot of reading in the beginning. It's like, yo, can I just get into the action? It's like, check all the tabs, check this, check that, and then like
that's how those games are.
Yeah, it's funny. I love the like Sims Tycoon and stuff like that, but this is not my alley. That's all I've been playing this week.
So I played that one as well, and I had the same experience. I like Sid Meier and other Civilization games in the Age of Empires. You know what I mean? I love that shit. And this game, just exactly what you guys said. I moved those scouts all around the map everywhere, and they didn't do a damn thing. And then I was done playing. I played Phoenix quite a bit more. I've played it through like 3 times now. And on the last time, I just played it for like a couple hours, and I just went every single like little nook and cranny on the map. It's a good game. That is a good game. So I'll be looking forward to that when it comes out. Let's see. I also a lot of Animal Crossing this week. I am finishing up, putting the final touches on my island for our spooktacular island competition. Friday or Saturday? We did it Saturday?
It's tomorrow, because I assume everyone's going to be busy Saturday. So I was going to do
Come
it
on,
tomorrow.
dog. I got some trees growing, man.
All right, I'll put it out there on the Discord tonight and see if people prefer me to come to their island tomorrow or Saturday, and we'll go from there.
I'm just gonna be sitting ass passing out candy Saturday.
Paradox says, "Hey, people."
Yo.
Hey. So tonight I played the Calamity demo.
Okay.
The Hyrule Warriors.
Oh,
Hyrule Warriors.
Yep. And how'd you like it?
I like it. Okay, it's a horde game. You know what I mean? You just fight horde the whole time. So it's just the demo's just like the little first level. So I'm interested to actually move around the great big beasts. You know, like that seems really cool. But right now it's just it's like your single player horde mode.
When was the last? Because I remember being in Dre's house. I used to be obsessed with Destiny Warriors. When was the last time that game came out? Yeah,
the last one was part 9.
And how long ago was that?
Like 2 years.
Okay, so they keep making them.
Yeah, they're putting out Empires. The 9 was the worst one ever. But the Empires mode is coming out next year, which, because it's me, I'm gonna buy. I love the Empire versions of every Dynasty Warriors game, so I'm buying it, and I just hope to God it's not shit. Hope they improved on stuff.
So I've been playing Luigi's Mansion. My goal was to beat that by Halloween, so I might accomplish that like Halloween night. I'm on the 9th floor, so I'm pretty far up. The game, this is the farthest I've made it, but last year when I played this, like the bosses are a little bit more difficult than what I remembered. Actually, not super duper easy. A couple of them. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I'm playing. And Destiny. Playing the Destiny.
When you're playing your Switch, do you play it on handheld or you play it on TV?
TV for the most part.
Right.
Unless I might go outside and have a cigarette break every once in a blue moon, or you know what I mean? If I'm going upstairs in the bedroom or something, I might take it upstairs with me, but I'd say 90% of the time I'm TV. I'm
like totally opposite. I'm like 90% of the time I'm handheld with the Switch. I don't know. It just feels comfortable to me. I got a question about Animal Crossing.
I'm TV and Pro controller.
Oh, that's
so what's up with Animal Crossing?
What's keeping you coming back to that?
Well, my wife and I play together. We have a lot of fun together playing. And it's like our island, you know?
Okay.
And it was a really it was a cool experience and a cool game this year during the whole COVID bullshit, you know? Like we couldn't go outside, we couldn't be with friends or anything like that. So we connected with people on Animal Crossing, and it was kind of a way for us to go outside and outdoors. So for her and I, it's just like special, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, I still like it. So I think after this, I'm going to be done again for a while until probably, you know, that Christmas and holiday
where they'll
shit's come around.
And shit.
Yeah, but then I'll be right back in it, you know, ready to go again.
Police, you play Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah, I play Animal Crossing. I forgot to mention I was playing that too, but my island is nothing compared to his. So I was like, I'm just gonna shut up. Like I just started growing trees. I just got the ability. I mean, he gave me a ladder because I've been to his island, which is amazing. He gave me a ladder, and I just got the ability to make a ladder. I didn't have it before. I didn't realize that I was supposed to be doing all these things. I was just like fishing and stuff, and I brought scuba gear. Didn't realize I can go in the water. So now I'm like scuba diving all the time. But it's a good game. I did pause for a long period of time because I do play more consoles, and more recently, I guess now since we've been streaming more often, well, since I've been streaming with you guys, I start playing PC games now because a lot of people like to play PC games. So yeah, I don't really play it that much, but I do like it, especially when you know what you're doing. When
Yeah, it's just stupid. It's stupid fun.
Yeah, when I didn't know what I was doing, I stopped playing for a while. I was like, "Fuck this," and I put it down because I was like, "I'm not getting anywhere. How do I get this much money?" I felt overwhelmed, and then you gave me all those turnips, and I sold them, and then all of a sudden I was like, "I'm rich."
Yeah, you did the opposite of me. You know, I just went and stole off of everybody's island. Once I realized everybody was rich and I wasn't, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to take everybody's fruit."
I didn't steal from him, but I did steal from other people. I'm not invited to the island anymore.
See, there you go. You want to be invited to the islands.
Exactly.
Dre had a problem with hospitality. You know what I mean? Like, he asked for something, you go over there, you give somebody something, you expect them to drop something for you too.
I was like, y'all so ahead of me, I don't need
He was like, he was just like snatch and grab, like, thanks, see ya.
Thanks, going back home. I said, got what I needed. Thanks a lot. You know, we're all a community here. You know,
the community of one.
Oh man. But yes, don't worry, guys. When I come to judge your islands, whenever tomorrow or Saturday, I will not be stealing. And don't worry, I will be accepting bribes, though.
Okay. Turnips under the table.
I'll get you on that. Yeah. So, guys, if we want to get into some news, we might as well lead it off with the biggest news of the week for sure. Just want to see how you guys are feeling about this. I want to know a couple of things. One, are you just over it to where you don't even care anymore? And two, I don't know. I just want to know how you feel about this situation. Like, was the crunch worth it? Should people be getting a little bit of less time over time now with the crunch and all this and that? And what I'm talking about is obviously the delay of Cyberpunk 2077. Again. Delayed again. So now they're delayed till December 10th, which is the same date of the Gaming Awards.
Right.
Go figure. You know, I guess.
So, Felice Cat, I'll start with you, Felice Cat. Biggest, most anticipated game of the year. It's been delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. We actually thought we were going to get it right around launch time, a week after. How do you feel about this?
I have a lot of feels, but I do have a question before I answer. If to anyone, to your knowledge, if they release the game the same day, are they still applicable to be on the awards?
No.
Okay,
no.
Well then
they need like 3. Yeah, they need like 3 or 4 weeks of playing at first.
Because I was gonna say
that's what happened to Star Wars last year.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this is not gaming stuff. This is about Rihanna, but she dropped her "Bitch Better Have My Money" album the night before the awards, and then they didn't even include her, and it was like the same shit. Like it was like, I get that you're trying to be like pow, but like it's like too short of notice. But beyond that, how I feel about it, it's like I'm mad. I get it though. I mean, I think I get it because I used to work in gaming, but at the same time, like I'm a consumer, so I'm just like, just give me my gaming updated when I get it.
Yes.
It's like, right at this point, how many times can you push it back? I mean, I'm happy it's not till 2021 though, because like they're pushing other things back to 2021, like which we'll get into later on, the PS Plus thingy. But like, I'm happy it's not pushed back to 2021, but December though.
And for those of you watching live, always feel free to chime in the chat. You could join in all our conversations.
Yes.
You know, let us know what you're thinking. You know, we will read it out and respond to you always.
Like, how can you show us something so beautiful? It's like it's starting to give me like those feels that is it really this beautiful? Or are they just saying that? Because I don't want to keep going back to Anthem, but that shit looked beautiful before it came out. I mean, but it was not gameplay, granted. And then when it came out, it was just trash. So I don't know. That's how I feel. I'm done.
Dre.
Hey, you gonna come?
Yeah, give us a rant.
Okay. All right.
Start rant.
So this game is supposed to be something great. Well, I read up on their statement. I posted a statement on the Gamerish Facebook page. Basically, this is being delayed due to stuff with the current consoles. So at some point, development got into next gen and all that type of stuff, and they worked so hard on it being next gen that they basically never finished the current gen versions of the game, or because of what they were doing next gen, some stuff weren't fitting into the current gen. They couldn't fit it all in. So right now they're trying to optimize the current gen.
Generation.
Generation, yeah. Yeah, pretty much what he said. They couldn't optimize. Oh,
Freddie.
There you go.
So yeah,
He's
they
back.
couldn't really optimize what they had on next gen for the current gen. And someone asked them on Twitter, does this have anything to do with Stadia? Were you guys not ready for Stadia? And is that the reason why you guys didn't release it? And they came out and said it's not because of Stadia. It's straight up because they couldn't finish. They had to do stuff for the current PS4 and Xbox One, you know. So I guess it's only a few weeks, so we hope. Because of this delay, they caused another game to what game was it that was supposed to come out on that day, and they were like, "Fuck it, we're not coming out on that day anymore." Damn,
What, the 10th?
Huh?
The December 10th?
Yeah, there's another game coming out that day, and they decided
Phoenix Rising was coming out in December, right? Or was that the first week of December?
Yeah, it was around them, but it wasn't that game. It wasn't a big game. I think it's like a game releasing an expansion or something for their game, and it's like, oh, we're not going up against Cyberpunk, so it's not going to be that. Posted the name of the game, but I'm upset at first, but at the same time, we get more time for Assassin's Creed. You know, I'm like, we get more time for Assassin's Creed. We get more time for this Watch Dogs. They basically gave Ubisoft their month and said, hey, guys, we're going to give you guys this month. Let everyone enjoy your game while they wait for us to release this, because to have all those open world games at one time is going to be torture on us. You know, like to play Cyberpunk, to play Assassin's Creed, to play Watch Dogs Legion, all three of those games at one time is, and yes, we don't have to buy them, but yes, Dre will buy all of them, you know, so I will be, so I'm hoping, I know I'm not going to finish Assassin's Creed by the time this game comes out, but at least I'll be hopefully halfway through the story by the time Cyberpunk comes out, you know, so it's a gift and a curse.
So Freddie, everybody, the whole gaming community said, hey, this is the game of the year, 2020. Well, we know it's not. So how do you feel about this, man?
Well, for the Game Awards, could be for us.
I feel
still can.
I feel because I'm not gonna have the next gen system to play this on. So none of you guys get to play with the new Xbox like me. So you guys gonna be stuck not playing it on the next gen, because I don't have an Xbox or PS4, PS5, or Xbox Series X. I'm actually excited because this is gonna be my next gen game. I was gonna play this on an Xbox One X, but now I'm definitely gonna hold out and just experience this game on a Series X, because I feel like this is gonna be my first next gen game, and I want to experience on that. So I'm actually kind of like okay with it being delayed. Like, if you if you need more time to make this game a masterclass game, fucking go for it. You know, like we have Assassin's Creed, we have other games down. I have enough games to play. Make this a perfect game. Take all the time you want, and I'll be happy. The delays after delays is a little bit of annoying, but I think that like if it comes out beautiful, that's be worth it. If it comes out buggy and shit, then yeah, it's gonna be like, what are you guys doing? But I'm getting kind of tired of all those cyberpunk little videos and live streams they're doing, because now they're like starting to overhype this game. And like I think Felice was saying, like they're like overhyping it a little bit. They're showing like these videos. I think they need to calm that down, because they're showing unfinished product. And like I think they need to like check themselves. But that's not the only thing. Like stop with the hype videos, because you guys don't have your shit together.
The Nightwire videos.
Yeah, the Night City, whatever.
I never watched any of them.
I watched all of them.
I watched the very, very first one.
I guess I'm the only one who watched all of them like an idiot. But like, but like the overhyping it, like different motorcycles, different cars. Keanu Reeves has like his custom motorcycles in the game, like music and the audio is like gonna be legit. So like they're hyping the shit out of this game. So I think they need to like slow it down and like check themselves. But I am okay. I'm looking at the games in November. The new Like a Dragon Yakuza games comes out. You have a whole bunch of games coming out. Assassin's Creed.
I'm excited about that Yakuza game. That was
me
supposed
too.
to be my focus on when I got my Series X. I was like, off of Game Pass, that was the first game I was going to download.
So like I'm okay, because again, like this game's coming out. I think if they would have left and there was no games to be played, then I would have been more upset. But there's tons of games to play to replace that. If anything, it helps my wallet, you know, because it's gonna be expensive coming up.
Yeah, man. I forgot Watch Dogs came out today, and I'm like looking at my bank account, like, damn, son, you shouldn't, but you will. You know, you shouldn't, but you will. You know, so.
How do you feel about it?
I feel about the same as all of you, a little bit about the same. This will give me more time for Valhalla, so I'm excited about that. This also, Freddie, was going to be my next gen purchase. I mean, it is going to be my next gen purchase still. So I was thinking, like, damn, I got PS5 pre-ordered. I still haven't, obtained a pre-order for Xbox, but I've got the PS5 pre-order. So I was like, all right, what games am I gonna get? I'm gonna get Miles Morales. I'm not messing with no Demon Souls. Not messing with it.
I don't know why I bought it, but let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
Can't wait to see that. I'm drinking the game.
Oh man.
So I was thinking about Bug Snacks. Like, okay, well, I'll buy Bug Snacks a little 40-50. Well, lo and behold, here we go. PS Plus, we're getting that shit. So Bug Snacks, I'm kind of excited about that. So that was going to be my big purchase, and it still is. So now I'll have time to take down, these other big titles. So I'm excited about that. One more question I want to ask you guys about this, and then we'll leave it be. So obviously, since it's going to be released on December 10th, and that is the day of the Video Game Awards, so it will not be included in the 2020 Video Game Awards. So like last year, this happened too with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And in my opinion, that was the game of the year. But it was excluded from the competition last year because of its late release. And now this year, that game's not even being talked about. Like, people are not talking about that game at all. And it got ghosted hard. They're talking about Among Us. Among Us was released 2 years ago. They're talking about that could be Gotti. One of the best games of this year that is eligible for this competition is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and no talk about it whatsoever. So do you think now, definitely not a possibility that Cyberpunk will be left in the dust, but could it be faded a little bit? You know what I mean? Could it lose a little bit of a shine? Like, what if Breath of the Wild 2 gets released next year? You know what I mean? Anything can happen in a whole next year.
The only way I feel
go ahead.
Cyberpunk is going to make it to next year's Game Awards, and well, they'll make it, but only way it'll get considered is if they give us some DLC in between. Star Wars' problem is that the game came out, the game finished, and all we got was like a new game plus. That was it. If Star Wars would have came out with a whole new DLC package for like $30 or something, or $15-20, and that shit blew our minds, everyone will be like, yes, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars is still there. Even if it goes to The Last of Us 2, even though it will go to Ghost of Tsushima, Star Wars was still had some type of buzz. Now, just putting it on that list is just saying it's here just because we left it out last year. Because even I'll be surprised if it's there and Animal Crossing isn't there, on their contender list. I would be surprised if that happened. So it sucks that they do it this way, especially since a bunch of these people are gonna get early copies before the fucking Game Awards come out. So reviewers are probably gonna review Cyberpunk like a week or 4 days at least before the game releases, which means they'll have scores out there. They could make revisions, but Jeff Keighley is gonna want to be the one. I'm tough on this. If I said it doesn't come in at this time, it's not coming in at this time. If it was up to my man Kyle Bossman, it would have got in that show. But I say if people are able to review the game before the Game Awards and the Game Awards is live, which it is, then it should be able to be considered it if it has a whole bunch of 9s and 10s coming out like 4 days before the Game Awards come out. That's all I gotta say about that.
Felice, because of its untimely release, do you think it could lose some shine for next year's Game Awards?
I think what Dre said was on the point. I want to add to that though. I think that because we don't know if they were going to ever make DLC. Let's just say that. But I think that because of COVID, a lot of people obviously didn't predict COVID was going to happen, so it did alter a lot of things. Not necessarily the release date, but for this year coming, 2021 coming, I feel like, yeah, literally. Cyberpunk is probably gonna, unless they wow us, it's probably gonna be forgotten. And I think Star Wars rode on the fact that it's Star Wars, so they just assume that there's gonna continue because they have the movies that come out every December typically, right? Almost every December.
Yeah.
So and then that didn't really happen. Well, it's not happening. I don't think it's happening. It's probably not happening. Or
Mandalorian, we'll get excited about that when it comes out.
Yeah, but that's not enough to ride that game. Realistically, like you don't think of that. You think of Baby Yoda, and you think of that dude that took his helmet off. That's all we think about.
I beat Fallen Order last year, and it was a great game. It was my game of 2019, honestly.
Yeah.
But after I was done playing it,
Yeah, exactly. So Cyberpunk, I think that they're in a unique situation to not be like Star Wars, like he said, literally have like amazing DLC, and if it's gonna be as amazing as it looks. Have content. Hopefully they don't keep the content from us right away though, but have content separately to add to that to continue. And then then they could be Game Awards, and as long as they stay relevant.
Yeah, hopefully if they can pull off what they did with Witcher 3 with DLC, I think they'll be fine. I mean, some of the best DLC I've ever played.
Beautiful. Have you seen the water? It's beautiful.
Yeah. Freddie, is this a game that's gonna get left behind next year, or does it have more of a chance because of its release date?
Well, I'm just trying to think, when was the last time we got a game with this much hype? Maybe like only time
God of War,
but like think about like
Breath of the Wild,
and those Red are like blockbuster games. And to me,
The Witcher 3 was a huge,
but it wasn't like this. Nobody was talking about.
I was seeing that in movie theaters.
Nobody was talking about for me, not in my circles. Nobody was talking about Witcher 3 a year in before the game released.
Yeah,
like the last time I got hyped.
You remember when they lied about their graphics?
Not for me. I'll just say, but in my circles, like
I understand.
My biggest game that I remember like this how much hype is probably was the last Grand Theft Auto game. Well, like it was everywhere. Everybody was talking about Grand Theft Auto. Everybody was talking about this, how big the audience is going to be, the different characters, and just how much money is being pumped into this game. How it's going to be the game that's going to like be the standard for next gen. This is the game that everybody's going to look back on. And I feel like this is that game. I think what they're doing with this game is going to be a game where like we're going to look back and be like, okay, this is when people took another step. This is going to be a step forward for video games. Like the way they talk about the NPCs, that like they're going to try to customize the NPCs, that they're going to have their own paths, that they're going to have their own wow, and you can part an NPC and just they're gonna have their own life and like just the different cars, the different music, the depth of that game. I feel like just the hype around it is not gonna let this game die. Witcher 3, maybe I was a little bit late. I played a little bit of Witcher 2, not much of Witcher 1, but it's just a different type of game. This game is so like futuristic, Blade Runner, that like people are gonna like just be talking about this game for years. And they know what they have. That's why they're hyping the shit out of this game. I don't know if it's gonna win any game of the year. It might be disappointing just because of all the hype around it, it might not live up to it. So I don't know. Of course, I think it's gonna be a contender. I mean, honestly, like I haven't even played Cyberpunk, but I already think I'm gonna like it better than Animal Crossing. So just
Why you coming for Animal Crossing?
because you guys talking about game of the year already. I'm like, yo, I already know I'm gonna like it better than Animal Crossing.
What's sold more? What's sold more than Animal Crossing this year? What game?
Nothing.
I would have it Madden.
Yeah,
2K.
What was the NPDs for the year so far? Year to date, I think the Animal Crossing dropped so far for year to date. People
and honestly,
it's moving up on Switch's #1 game.
I think only reason, the only reason I think Animal Crossing is so big is because of what year this is. It's 2020, the year of shitstorms. That's the only reason.
If you told me
I
the
bought
only
Animal
reason
Crossing. I'm not Animal Crossing guy.
Every year it comes out, Animal Crossing is big. I don't know where.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not the type of guy who plays Animal Crossing. But this year, I play Animal Crossing because I'm like, I don't want to go outside, so I'm gonna play in my Switch and just like fish around. But I'm just saying, like, this year is a perfect storm for Animal Crossing to get those big ass numbers.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
I definitely agree that it benefited from the year, but at the same time, it would have sold a lot.
Yeah, I'm not saying it would have been shit. But I'm just saying, like,
the Nintendo
it got
award.
big.
You know what I mean? It will get the family award.
Yeah.
It'll get that one. It'll get the Nintendo award.
Real quick, because I know it's not on the list of games, but how do you guys feel about Pokemon having all these DLCs? I never played a Pokemon game that has so many DLC in it. I don't know if anybody plays Pokemon like I do.
Yeah,
but
I got the season passes, of course. And like the first season, I'm not even excited about the next part of the season pass because the first one, I thought it was going to be like a straight up story, but it was just basically another part of the open island where you go and fight a lot of gigantic monsters. And of course, there's some of the other ones, but it's not like you're just in a small island and you're just doing mini objectives and then battling people, then another mini objective and searching for stuff, which I don't want to go searching for stuff, man. I just want to beat people in battles and move up the fucking ladder and catch new things. And this fucking Gigantamax shit, I hate that shit. That shit never came to Pokemon. I hate it so much because I know Pokemon is not realistic, but giant Pokemon throwing fire out their mouths should burn towns for miles ahead of you, okay? Like, it should not be just right in front of us. There's no way that flame is stopping right now.
He's got control.
It's just crazy, man. Like that, who came up? I wish I could go to Nintendo's place and like the guy that came up with that idea is what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Like just
they do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
Yes, they can because we're gonna buy it.
In your wallet.
We're gonna buy it. It's Nintendo.
They're like, does it say Pokemon on it? Does it say Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ship
Exactly.
it.
That's it. You know, and I think I heard this on another podcast where someone was like, I wish we could talk to that guy who was just like went in a room and was just like, everyone went in there like, hey, maybe we should do. He's like, no, don't need it. And he's like, but maybe we should. No, don't need it. And then they're like, but what if people said, no, you don't need it? Like, you know,
I just realized that.
I
just realized that Nintendo's Pokemon is EA's Madden. Every year, the same fucking game. People are gonna buy it no matter what it is. It's just like a thing they just every year.
Like
no,
everything.
Madden is like the same fucking game.
Everything Nintendo is Madden. They do. I can't say that Nintendo doesn't advance in aspects of their games, but they also take advantage of us because of the names on the case, and they know we're gonna buy. Look at this. we had this fuck. We bought these Mario games because of a timed release, and now they're releasing the first ever Fire Emblem game all these years with the original graphics and only with a speed mode and shit like that. And it's also a timed release. The first ever Fire Emblem, and people are already pre-ordering the shit out of this because they said it's gonna be a time release for a game that just never came to the US. And I'm like, I'm not buying it. Fuck that. I'm not buying this one. You know, I'm not buying it. You know, I'm saying that now. Might change in a few months, but fuck that. I'm not buying it, yo. I'm not buying that shit, yo. Adam says 2K does the same. Yes, we know that
for sure.
Yes.
But I'm only like 2K person, but the next gen stuff, I don't know if you guys seen the trailers. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
I play 2K too.
I mean, Madden's gonna look better next gen too.
I don't know, but like it looks good. So like maybe I'm just like on the Kool-Aid, but like I think I'm really excited about the next K.
How you feel about 2K. The ads? How you feel about the ads in the game that the ads?
It don't matter how it feels. They're unskippable.
It's just like we're live, man. It's ads at Hulu. There's ads on YouTube. I'm stuck with ads in my life.
Ads. I'm that person.
I don't get that money though, so give me your account.
Because I was looking at where these ads show up, and I'm just like, it's on the loading screen. Why are you guys wilding out? Like, they force you to watch the stupid 2K TV series on the loading screen. Why not just look at this fucking commercial and know that? Because another thing, next gen is supposed to have faster loading times. Just how much of this commercial do we have to really look at before our game?
Like ESPN.
Yeah, you know, yeah, they're probably gonna do that, like put some type of thing there, or maybe even while you're watching stats. Hey, these stats are brought to you by Gatorade, and you just watch a Gatorade commercial.
No, they're gonna put whole ads on there.
Another thing,
ads.
Yeah, another thing Adam said that there's no competition, which I agree. I mean, we all grew up on like the competition of Madden, the ESPN Live. What happened to Live? That shit just like they just quit.
It's shittier and shittier.
They have enough money.
Yeah, but like
Live's bad.
That's the thing about Nintendo. They have no competition. Nobody's gonna put anything that's gonna compete against the Mario brands.
Temtem could do that for Pokemon. If Temtem ends up being a blast on PS5, even though it's much of a grind, a huge fucking grind compared to Pokemon.
Is that the game that got pushed back? That's the one that got pushed back, wasn't it?
It wasn't Temtem. There's something
for the new gens. That one got pushed back because
that got pushed back from this gen to
that's
PS5.
The one.
Yeah, they put that on PS5 now. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just glad we're gonna have like an open world Pokemon like type game on console. I have it on PC, but had nobody to play with, and I got tired of grinding. But at least I have a bunch of friends on PS5 that I'll be able to grind with and be like, oh my God, please trade me your highest level because I don't want to do this shit anymore. You know.
So next, I was thinking about talking about Uplay and the new Ubisoft Play, but you guys kind of already answered my question with all of that. I was going to ask, like, are you going to wait to get a part of the subscription? Because we've got Legion today. You got Valhalla next month. You got freaking Phoenix coming just a few weeks after that. I mean, boom, boom, boom. All these Ubisoft games are coming out. I was like, hey, now that it's going to be on Stadia, Luna, PC, $15 a month. Ubisoft Play, you guys gonna wait for that? All three of you, no, not gonna wait for that.
Definitely, I can't wait for games.
We got problems, man.
I'm waiting.
Don't ask me to. I didn't even know I was getting Watch Dogs today. Because I kept looking at November 10th, and I know it was coming out the 29th, but I kept seeing November 10th, and I was thinking in my head, I pre-ordered for the PS5, and I get an email yesterday from Amazon. That's when I was texting you guys, and Freddie responded like, "Hey, you got the game?" And I was like, they just text me that it's shipping tomorrow. And he's like, wait, did you get it for free? And I'm like, damn it, I don't fucking know. I'm like, did I pay for this? Like, I don't even know where the money came from. But it's here, so they took my money. I didn't know.
So when this is ready to go, though, we're all going to be hopping on board with this, right?
Yeah.
$15 a month.
I think it's going to be something like I do with EA Pass. When a game comes out that I'm interested in, I'll put in the $15 for that month.
Yeah.
Test it out, play it, and then cancel it. But I don't think I'm gonna keep it year round. I don't think there's enough Ubisoft games to keep me entertained for a whole year.
If they're giving us DLC with it and all of that shit, I think it'll be worth it. Like Rainbow Six, even though we have that on Game Pass right now. But like if they're gonna give you all the DLC, like if I know now that like I'm not gonna buy season pass for the next Assassin's Creed because I'm gonna see if this Ubisoft thing is gonna give us DLC season pass content also. So I'm gonna be able to just buy the base game and then see what happens with that. But I think Ubisoft is probably going to be more worth it than EA Play is. I think that there's more of a library there for us to play because EA Play, like, it depends on what console you're playing it. You have way more games on Xbox to play on EA Play than PlayStation, but you got a plethora on PC to play compared to Xbox, But so it's like the same way with you play now. This, if it's gonna bring the whole fucking library, which is why
like all that backplay, all that backward shit.
That's why Stadia is getting it later. I read today that Stadia is not getting it same day as everybody else. They're getting it in December because they didn't get all the games optimized for Stadia just yet. So and that's what I want to get it for.
Do you know if it's gonna be like EA Pass was like 4 hours for the new games, or is it gonna be like?
Oh, you're just getting.
Oh yeah, it'll be like it'll be more like Game Pass.
Yeah, you're getting the whole game.
Okay.
Hey,
all the games.
I don't think they're gonna give you DLC for free. I mean, that would be dope, but realistically, thinking about Game Pass now, you have to buy the DLC separately, and that's how they get the extra money. They like, here's the game, but you want the full thing, you have to pay. So it's a good idea wishful thinking to think that they'd give us DLC for free.
Or kind of like what Game Pass does.
They just give you a discount.
Well, a discount, yeah, but they give you like the late season. You know what I mean? They give you the shit a season late. Like, the new DLC comes out. So here's all of last season's DLC. You can have that now for free. Shit like that.
And DLC
like Destiny does that.
Because I bought all of this Assassin's Creed DLC, the season pass for everything, and I still have yet to beat the main story. So I'm just like,
me too.
God, I spent all this money for no reason because it's like the next Assassin's Creed is coming now, and I'm just gonna forget about this game.
Same.
I never have enough gas to beat Odyssey.
Yeah,
I just gas out at about level 40.
It was too
level 40.
open
I'm like,
for
I don't want to grind anymore. Like, this grinding sucks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, let's see. Let's talk about Halloween shits.
Yes, sir.
So I am playing. I just did a little bit of the Season of the Witch or whatever it is for EOS. I'm definitely going to be hitting that a lot more this weekend.
How is it?
Or ESO, I mean ESO. It's cool. It's pretty cool. And I've been doing a lot of Festival of the Lost with Destiny. But I wanted to know if you guys, in any of your games of service games, have you been partaking in the Halloween spooktacular shits?
Yes.
Have you, Felice? What games?
Of course, Overwatch, because I'm married to that.
They got new skins.
Yeah, the skins, the loot boxes, and it makes you have to play every fucking week because you only have 7 days to get 9 wins not consecutively, but 9 wins to get like the boxes. And then there's other shit that you can still unlock. That
look at them looking at ways to keep people.
Yeah, so each week I have to go in there and fucking grind because like people just like they just in the game and they don't want to play. They just like throwing. So they just stand in it. They'll just like I guess. Like, what do you call it? Like, when you take your controller and, like, you hold the button and they just running into the wall so it doesn't get kicked out.
Yeah.
So, like, they stay in the game. They make you do all the fucking work. But, yeah, I'm doing Overwatch. Also, because you guys told me to download Warzone. I actually like the zombie part. That shit is sick. Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. I'm not good at it, but it's a lot of fun. That one, I found some weird tricks and some random ways that I was like actually doing good. What else? Dead by Daylight. I haven't got to play that much, but I was watching my friend stream, and I played like a little bit of the Dead by Daylight. I started playing that game because I saw someone else and they had like Freddy Krueger, and they were like
Nice.
for that game.
assassinating everyone, but it was like, it wasn't like, you know how you get like a skin, but you still have the same abilities. It wasn't like that. Like he was like using his claws and scratching
Yeah,
people.
every enemy in Dead by Daylight has their own abilities. Michael Myers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got.
I've never played that game, but I always want to because of all the
We
skins.
have no
like it's like
reason why we
$1.49.
can't
You can be
play.
Leatherface or whatever.
Yeah, it's free on
now.
Stadia.
We have no reason why we all can't play that game.
But
right
that's what I'm seeing it on is my Stadia app. It's got all these little things. $1.49 for this badass skin.
Yeah,
you know?
but the game's free.
$2
All
for
of us
this.
could be on that right now. The four of us could play 4 Survivors and try and survive fucking Dead by Daylight. Get that shit rolling.
I also jumped into Destiny for a short time and Red Dead. I didn't play that long, but I wanted to see because I read something about Red Dead, how it was a big down. Yeah, I went and I was like, what the, and then I left. I was like, it wasn't fun.
So what's the insight on that? Was it wasn't good? No bueno?
It wasn't that fun. I mean, no, it wasn't that fun. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was like, literally, because I've been watching other people's streams and I was like jumping in to see like, oh, this is what you're playing. Oh shit, there's like costumes. I got that game. Because I think once it ends, I don't know if you can still get those things sometimes. Like I know, for instance, Overwatch, you have to wait until like it's like open season. They don't call it that though, but we can just purchase everything. So like you have to only play during that time or wait until it's time to be open to be able to to buy those.
Red
so
Dead made its own what do you call it? Oh god. Its own little season pass thing just for the Halloween event where you got to level up to get all the Halloween costumes and outfits and guns and things like that. I don't know if you have to pay for it though. I have to go on Red Dead. I said I was going to go on it. I didn't go on yet.
Maybe we'll do that this weekend. It's been a while since we've saddled up.
Saddled up.
You know what's funny about Red Dead? The first one, I played the shit out of the first one.
Me too. The zombies was awesome.
Yeah, and I the online just didn't hook me. I don't know what it is. But the first Red Dead, I played the crap out of it. I loved it.
Online was cool on the first one too. Dre, you playing any of these festivities?
Only dabbled in the Destiny one. Like I still go for the mask. This week I've actually been taking my Destiny serious again. Now that we're so close to the Beyond Light stuff, so I've been trying to level up again and everything in Destiny. So I did some of that. I'm lacking in ESO. I don't know why. I'm usually on ESO at least twice a day before I go to bed. And for some reason, since this Halloween shit started, I haven't gone on it yet. What else? Dead by Daylight, I've been on there, but I don't know if they have anything specifically for Halloween right now. I didn't get any gist of that while playing it. And Red Dead, I want to get on that as well. And I feel there's something the Call of Duty, of course. I only play like 4 matches. I still need to play with people that I know with because I'm playing with all these randoms. And when random people tell me things, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'll do what I want. So
I'm just gonna go die over here.
They'd be like, hey dude, just follow us. I'm like, I don't know you. I'm not following you. Like so I'm
Strangers.
I'm that guy, people. Like, if I don't know you and you try to talk to me over the mic, I'm not gonna respond to you unless you keep talking. I'm gonna like shut up and I'm gonna mute my mic again.
Shut up.
And, yeah. I'm just gonna say shut up and I'm gonna mute my mic, and then maybe I'll unmute it if I go down and I'm like, I'm sorry, come pick me up. That would be it. But other than that, I haven't done much Halloween stuff. I think Destiny is like the most I've put into Halloween content.
I'm with you on that. Mad King Solo.
What up? I've been playing
Freddy to the
Infinity and Beyond. I've been playing a lot of Warzone. I did get a win in Warzone. So Dre, you gotta play with me, bro. I don't know where you at. You gotta like hit me up. We play with randoms over here.
I told her, hit me up. I'm gonna go into adventure games if you don't hit me up, man.
The game is awesome. I like the just what they do with the you guys all played it, so like hearing the stuff in the background, the kids playing, seeing the ghost is pretty cool. Just like going into a building, seeing ghost, opening chests.
You get any of the skins?
Yeah. Oh man, I dropped
like
money
the
on
Leatherface or the Jigsaw.
I got the Jigsaw and I got like a Reaper skin. That's a game that I spent money on. I'm hoping that it doesn't go all the way for Warzone 2 because I don't feel like a dumbass. But I enjoy the game. I was gonna ask you guys, what's your favorite past games? What's your favorite Halloween event? I go first since I'm asking. My favorite moment in Halloween games is Bully. When it's Halloween there and like seeing all the Halloween decorations and how the game changes for Halloween. So I'm asking you guys if you guys have like a special moment in video games for Halloween, like what pops in your head when you think about Halloween's a game?
For me, Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
That is like the Halloween game for me. Other like as far as games of service go, I'd have to say Destiny, just because I've been playing it for like the last 4 years, and I've been just in that I've partaken in that freaking forest for the last couple of years. So just those two. I know Luigi's Mansion is just a spooky game. I don't think there's special shit that happens for Halloween, but it's like my Halloween game. And yeah, that's it for me.
You guys have anything?
Yeah.
Watch.
Wait, where'd you go? There you go. Little Big Planet.
Ah.
Every time it comes out, I think it was on PSP. I got it for that. It was on Vita. I got it for that. I still have it on Vita. I got it for PlayStation. I had it for PS3. I have it for PS4 currently. It's probably gonna be on PS5. Let's be real. And during Halloween or during any time there's any big game that Sony has some rights to or partnership with, they create costumes. And so my little man, my little sack boy, he always dressed up as something. He was dressed up as Kratos. He was dressed up as like Godzilla, which was so random until I realized that Sony made Godzilla movie, I guess. But yeah, he's like always dressed up as some kind of spooky character. And then the best part is if you go to the community part, not just the regular game, the online part, people make these creative, captivating levels. Like I remember this one level, Jaws, that shit was scary as fuck. And like I had to be on the boat, and I was playing with my girlfriend, and like she was like trying to help me, and then like apparently we have it on open queue, so someone else jumped in and he was a dick. He kept trying to pull us off and throw us into the water, and then the shark like ate us. It was sad. People are assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
For me, it will just be like, I don't really care for events like that because there's always, my attention span on video games is very short, as people know. Lo and behold, like I will play for an hour, then I'm like, okay, bored of this shit, playing something else. So like the only game that ever kept me coming back for Halloween was the first Animal Crossing back on GameCube. That one actually did something to me. I played that game way longer than I played Animal Crossing 2. So that one, and all the events and the trick-or-treating and going people's houses for candy and treats and all this stuff and little gifts and decorating for Halloween. I actually cared back then in the GameCube. Yeah, I guess because I was in high school and I didn't have the means to buy every fucking game that came out. It was just like, hey, Dad, are you going to give me $50 this week? No, yes, maybe, so, and so, yeah, I'll say Animal Crossing 1. Last time I actually cared about Halloween events. But
respect that.
Freddie, what about you?
I said Burley, but
oh yeah, Bully, that's right.
Freddie, yeah.
I think it's just like I don't know. I think Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I think it's just fun to like have a reason for games to like try something different, like all these new events and games where like you wouldn't expect them to do Halloween events, and they're doing them. So it's pretty fun to just see a different side of a game, and especially with like the live event games, able to like kind of okay, I'm curious to see what Warzone does for Christmas. They're gonna put like a big fat Santa Claus and like reindeers in Warzone. Like I'm curious.
Oh, there's gonna be some candy cane rifles.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Show.
Krampus, the evil Santa. It could
Yeah.
do that.
Honestly, Overwatch was one of my favorite Halloween events with when you had to do that little survive the rounds.
Yeah, Juggernaut.
It faced each the witch, the pig
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
like
doing right now.
yeah,
I'm gonna be baking cookies in Destiny.
you base cookies.
Baking cookies for Christmas. That's what you did in Destiny. You bake cookies.
Yep. Yes, you did.
I just remember the snowballs. That's all.
Yeah.
So I finally figured out that game that's pushing their date back. It was the expansion for Path of Exile. They were coming out with a new expansion on that day that Cyberpunk decided to move to, and they said in a tweet that we're moving out of Cyberpunk's way. We will not try and go up against that game, and they're pushing back the release to a further date. Yeah,
I swear there was some Tim Tam news too.
You know, this to the other news, of course. For those who don't know, Sony's giving away free adapters for your VR for PS5. If you didn't know that, for the next Destiny 2 next season, Prince Aldrin is coming back. We were supposed to talk about Assassin's Creed, right? The next Assassin's
We can if you guys want to. Do we have excitement levels? Because of how well the movie did.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the movie. It's
not good.
I was just like, I don't know. Let's see how they do this. Only thing that gives me hope is that they said 2 executives from Ubisoft, the developers of the Assassin's Creed games, are going to be on set to make sure things stay the course. So they're going to make sure they have people who've actually worked on the game there to make sure they don't fuck this up and try and turn it into some fucking Lord of the Rings for all we know. Go from assassinating people to orcs being in Assassin's Creed or some shit. Like a lot of these people like to do and switch up the story and all that type of stuff.
Felice, Netflix, Assassin's Creed. What first off, do you think it's a good idea or a horrible idea or a great idea? Secondly, what timeline would you like to see it? Like what history? What history lessons would you like? What history lessons would you like to see? What slab in the history books would you like to see this take place?
Shit, man. I mean, they've done a lot. Like they went to ancient Egypt. They went to fucking like England, right? They're doing the whole Viking era.
They've been around.
Colonial times.
I don't know, because it's hard to say without coming up to history, like too much. Like I don't know. I would honestly cover something that they would never cover, and it would come out kind of fucked up because people would probably be pissed up about it.
Would you like it? The DLC that came out with the black guy in was Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Because I like to see that time period with Black Flag.
That would be great. That would be fucking. That's kind of where I'm going with this. That would be great.
Hey, pirates are the shit too.
I want to see, but I want to see like. And this is not funny, okay? Christopher Columbus coming over and meeting indigenous people. I want to see that era. And it sounds fucked up, but like, it would be interesting history lesson. I mean, all the shows, right?
Was the assassin.
Yeah, because all the shows.
The assassin.
All the shows right now are like I can't remember what it's called right now, but Watchmen, Lovecraft Country, they're like plopping in these little history points. So I think it'd be awesome if they're gonna continue showing all these histories of different peoples, they should do that. I think it'd be interesting. Will people buy it? I don't know. Mad people be pissed off though. But it'd be interesting.
You never know. It's always about how you deliver the message.
Yeah.
Adam said on Facebook, on YouTube, Japan, which I would agree, but like it's so much like samurai shit going on right now. Maybe in a couple of years when it died.
Not on TV very much.
I guess you're right.
There needs to be more representation. I think he's right. But did you remember the extreme excitement over the girl? Well, she talked about I was gonna say kitsune. It's not a kitsune. The character that has the fox, which is also what we call succubus.
The Kuni.
I saw her.
Kumi.
All those tails. That was
that was fucking
fucked up episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that we should, whether it be Japan or Korea or someplace, I think that there should need to be more representation. As long as they cast the right actors, I think that'd
do
be
it
awesome.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling Japan right now. I kind of like that because what I wanted to see was kind of the more of the future side,
Oh,
the
that'd be dope.
Abstergo when they get out of the Anubis, and think
Oh,
about it
yeah.
if they were like Yakuza fighting each other with katanas and fucking Mac 10s and shit. That'd be tight.
If
Yeah.
they
Sounds
just
like
stick to the story and just start with the first Assassin's Creed game, that would be great, and just go from there. Just let us see everything.
That sounds like the new Saints Row.
You know.
Yo, what was that though? We need a new one.
No,
Been
I don't
forever.
want
no,
no more
we
Saints
don't.
Row.
That
I don't want
motherfucker
no
jumped
more
the shark.
Saints Row, man. Not
That
unless they're
game
going
jumped
back
the
to the
shark.
original.
Just a heads up. Watchdog is the new Saints Row.
It's
It's close enough. You know what I mean.
it's more of a serious story, man. Like, because the other two Watch Dogs were, well, the first Watch Dogs was a serious story. Watch Dogs 2 became more of to me, it was like a comedy, trying to not take itself seriously. Now, this one doesn't take itself seriously, but it gives you a serious story with it. But you could see the dark undertones of this Watch Dogs game, at least. But yeah, if I was to choose an Assassin's Creed era, I would like it if they just started from the beginning and made it all the way up to the Viking era. Every season be another Assassin's Creed game. That would have been great if they could do that. But we all know that producers don't think that people like seeing what they saw in their video games, a la Resident Evil, a la Sonic, a la every fucking video game,
Sonic
movie,
was good.
TV show ever made, X-Men. We just want to see what we saw on TV. We don't care about your script. We don't care about what you think is going to
Just
be
recreate
big,
it.
because you people know nothing.
You
know
people.
nothing,
Oh my god.
Yes, he went there.
So other than that, yes, give me Black Flag. Give me a Black Flag era. I want that's the best Assassin's Creed ever made. To me,
I like the
is
ships.
Black Flag.
Amazing.
And I just want Black Flag back. The Pirates, give me Pirates. I love that show, Black Flag on.
You think
I
Black
need to
Flag
watch
was better
that.
than the original Assassin's Creed?
Yes, Black Flag is
Yeah.
the first Assassin's Creed that I went through and never stopped playing until I beat it. That's the first Assassin's Creed I didn't stop
The
playing.
first Assassin's Creed was the first of its kind. We never had a
But
game like
it's-
that before that.
Have you tried playing it recently?
I mean, have you started playing? I mean, you can say about a lot of things, but like you say, like
No,
you
but
saying,
it looks good because that one they just redid that one in 4K
I know,
for
but, like,
Xbox. It looks
honest-
great. It plays.
the first
bad.
Assassin's Creed was a game. For me, it was a game breaker. It was like I've never played a game with those kind of mechanics before. Be
But I
able to
remember when we were in
counter.
school, all you would say is graphics. We used to argue about gameplay versus graphics. All you cared
All
about
the
was
time,
graphics.
I know.
And I used to
remember
tell
that.
you gameplay. Fuck the graphics. And Freddie used to come to my house, man, this game not good. It don't got good graphics. It don't got good graphics. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, the game is fun as fuck. What are you talking about graphics for right now? Like,
I plead the fifth.
I don't know. My favorite right now is Origins. I had so much fun with that game. The DLC was on point too. The story was phenomenal.
I just feel like the new Assassin's Creed is not an Assassin's Creed game. I feel like they're trying
The Witcher.
to, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like they're not an Assassin's Creed game. Like the new one coming feels kind of similar to like people making jokes. It's like Red Dead. It's a whole bunch of Witcher. It's a whole bunch of different mixture of games, and they're going away from what made Assassin's Creed an Assassin's Creed game.
But they've been doing that so long now that games are considering other games. Hey, that's like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I think,
But yeah,
Netflix is on a good streak right now. So there's
Of
hope.
course.
You
Oh, speaking of Black Sails, real quick, because you said Black Sails, right? Did you see C?
Which one?
It's a show called C. It's
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
it's got the same character in it. It's the same main character.
Oh, word.
It's an Apple show though. You should watch it.
All right. Well, when Apple TV comes to PS5, then I could put it on. I also had the enhancements since we're already on Assassin's Creed. I told you guys that I had the enhancements that they're adding for next gen, so I might as well let you guys know for Valhalla. If you buy it on Xbox Series X or S, you're going to get ray tracing and faster load times. If you get it on PS5, you're going to get ray tracing, Tempest 3D audio, of course, if you have the headset, adaptive triggers support, and faster load times. Um, if you get it, oh no, actually that's Watch Dogs Legions enhancements. For Assassin's Creed enhancements, Xbox Series X and S getting 60 frames per second at 4K on Series X and faster load times. On PS5, you're gonna get 60 frames per second at 4K, Tempest 3D audio engine, and faster load times. They gave us for Immortals Phoenix Rising, if you get it on Xbox, 60 frames per second at 4K, HDR, Dolby Atmos at spatial audio technology, and faster load times. PS5, 60 frames per second, HDR, Tempest 3D audio engine, PS5 DualSense haptic feedback, faster load times. They even threw in Far Cry 6 before we knew it was going to be delayed. Xbox Series X is going to give you 60 frames per second at 4K on Series X, not S. And PS5, same thing, 60 frames per second. They even gave us Riders Republic, but no one cares. They gave us Just Dance, but no one cares. Rainbow Six Siege, no one cares. And For Honor, no one cares. But basically graphical upgrades for all those other stuff. So not much difference you're getting other than, hey, if you want 3D audio on your PlayStation, get the headset. And if you want that haptic feedback, which I do actually want on my control, but at the same time, I was playing Valhalla. I wanted to get Valhalla on Stadia because I want to play it anywhere, so it's a hard decision for me right now, like very hard. But Mike,
yeah, I think that after Watch Dogs, I'm getting everything on Xbox just with the free upgrades. I think that's just makes the most sense. So that's just me. But like going back to what Dre was saying about like graphics, me being like really heavy on that when I was a kid. Right now, I'm big on like frames per second, and like going from 30 to 60 is a big difference. And like especially like shooting games like Overwatch and Warzone, you see a difference, and I think that makes a big deal for me. So that's gonna kind of like direct me to what game I want, which platform I want to play those games on.
So we don't have that much time to get into it. I know we're about to end the show, so we're gonna save that conversation for a drink of the game, because we're gonna go into our past this weekend, Freddie, and we're gonna talk about our past and then what you're into with games now, and we'll get into it because I want people to know the backstory of us too in high school. And so yeah, so I don't want to get into that now, but I understand what you're saying. We want to, and last news too, Facebook is about to go into cloud gaming too. I'm not going to go into details now because of time. Thanks all who watched as usual. Anybody have any lasting words? Felice, you look like you got something to say before we go.
Oh nah, I was listening.
Oh, okay. I thought you had something to say. It looked like you was ready to move. So I was like, all right. So, but yeah, those who are watching, please like and subscribe this video. We really appreciate all the love. Keep coming back, keep commenting. Giveaways are coming. So if you stick with us, we will start giving things away. Soon I am giving away a collector's edition of Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do for that, for you guys to get that. But keep watching, keep listening. Follow us on Facebook, on Gamerish Network Facebook page, Gamerish_network on Instagram, and our Gamerish Discord, Gamerish Network Discord. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, follow us on Twitch. And also, please like us on there. You'll see a lot of us playing games on there. You'll get Freddie and his Let's Plays. You'll get Dre and Cat Attack playing Halo right now. So if you never watched Halo before, never seen the gameplay, me and Felice will be playing from Halo Reach all the way up to Halo 5. We will get through that. We're coming up with a schedule, so just bear with us. We're going to be mad random right now, but we will make a schedule for it. We all have lives outside of this. People always remember that we're not your other streamers who just do this shit 24 hours a day. We have wives, we have boyfriends, we have girlfriends, we have dogs, we have kids, we have jobs. Okay, so we can't be here all day like other people can, but we appreciate those of you that stick with us. And that's the end of my soliloquy, guys. So till next time, good night. Peace out.